the gunshots. They're on the second floor of the building. He goes and holds the door shut. It's an inward opening door and there's no locks. They never thought about having locks on the classroom door. What do you need for it? Students come in and out. Why lock the door? It's a classroom. He's trying to hold the door shut by putting his hands on the door and standing in front of the door. He tells his students, go out the windows. His students start going out the windows here. So we have our first attempt to avoid the shooter by a secondary exit. So we got an avoid and a failed denial here. They tried to deny the entry, but there was no defend. The shooter comes to the door. He can't get in the door, so he shoots through the door, striking the professor, killing him dead. Now he can come in the door. As the students are going out the window, he's able to shoot and kill one more, shoots 4 others. The rest make it out safely, uninjured. Somehow there's a couple of broken ankles and some injuries from the fall, but look at the difference here. Only 36% shot, 14% died. That's 2. There were 2 casualties, 2 deaths right there in that room. Because they had a denial, they have drastically reduced our casualties, which is what we want, right? 205, they had a successful denial. They couldn't get out of the building, so they denied access to the room. Couldn't push the door open. He fired through the door. That's what we want. So people, that's huge. Deny access to the room where you're at, if you can. If the denial fails, then defend yourself. Something you can save your own life, you can save hundreds of others. All right, this little graph showing you how this works. If the attack starts, is there primary exits? If yes, can we go out a window? Can we push through the walls? Is there any other way we can get away from the shooter? If yes, we're right. That's how it works. It's that simple. Avoid, deny, defend. All right, we talked about this a while ago. What to do when the police arrive. This is that same school board shooting. The 911 call went out. Suspect's down. First time you heard the officer say, I shot him. He's down. That's the first time they were told the shooter's down. It's over. They're coming in thinking they still have an active shooter around. Some people are trying to talk. The dispatcher's trying to put out so much out saying the shooter's down. Up, show your palms, do what you're told. If they tell you to get out, get out. This is not a time for an argument. Well, it's my gun. I have a right to have it. I don't have to put it down. That'll get your ass shot. I guarantee it. I'll feel bad later. You better not have that gun in your hand when we come in. 3 minutes. That's all we need. 3 minutes. All right. Our priority of work, what we're trying to achieve here is stop the killing. We are going to come in and we're going to find the guy and we're going to kill him. We're going to stop him from doing what he's doing, his evil deeds. What's next? Stop the dying. There are people dying. They're bleeding out. Can you help with that? Can you give first aid? Can you put a tourniquet on? Can you plug a wound? Can you do something to stop that person from bleeding out until we can get ambulance to him? Get him out, get him outside, get him to the hospital. You are there. If you don't have any first aid training, get some. You can make a tourniquet out of a belt, out of just almost anything. A gunshot wound, we can start shoving a t-shirt in there, something to plug that hole to stop the arterial bleed. Because if we don't, within a matter of minutes, they're going to be dead. You can help save lives there. We have to stop the dying. Once the shooter's down, our job and your job is to help these people. We're going to triage them, see if they're alive, if we can save them. We're going to do everything we can to save them. That's a huge thing on your part you can help with. And knowing how to save yourself. If you're bleeding, what to do to control the bleeding so you don't sit there and bleed out. Evacuate the area. As soon as we stop the killing, we're going to start getting the wounded out there, treating them, and getting them out, and then we're going to clear the building, start getting everybody out. And we're going to go back and we're going to check for anything else, any other shooters that may be hiding in the building, any explosives that may have been left behind. We still got to go back and clear the building. When the police arrive, follow command. Show your palms. Don't move unless you're told to. All right, we've got a lot of people in here that carry a handgun with them when they're out in the real world. You may be involved. Part of having that handgun, when we talked about earlier, defending yourself, we're going to avoid the shooter. We're going to deny access to the room. But if they come in, that's when you pull that pistol out and you go to work. defend the room with your handgun. Don't go out in the hall looking for it. You're out in the hall looking for him, we're out in the hall looking for him. We find you with a gun, you're our shooter. Defend your room, defend the people that are in here. If you have your gun, defend your area. Don't let the bad guy come in and kill you. Don't go out looking for them. That's what we're doing. We're uniformed, we can see each other, we can identify each other, we can identify you from anybody. You're a threat to us, we're going to put you down. Now then, what if we have multiple CHL people there? People from different rooms start going out looking for the bad guys. Cars are calling in, oh my God, there's guys with guns everywhere, there's all these multiple shooters. And your description's getting put out there. You encounter another CHL person, you don't know who the hell they are. Guy comes around the corner with a gun, boom, boom, boom. See the chance of something horrible happening here? I don't want to live the rest of my life knowing that I shot a good guy. I don't want that for you. I understand your desire to fight this guy and put him down. We're asking you to defend your spot where you're at. Don't go out looking for him. That's our job. Let us do that. Defend where you're at. If he comes to you, take the fight looking for him, please. We have a hard job. And there are officers out, the wrong person shot other officers. Not because they're not qualified to do the job. There may be a delay with EMS getting there like it happened in Aurora. If you can provide first aid while you're there, that helps. That's what we're going to do. We train the first aid. We train to put tourniquets on and help these people. They need the help. If you don't have the training or knowledge, seek some help. Are we going to have issues afterwards? Yes. Post-traumatic stress disorder, dealing with the psychological part of this, people are going to suffer from this. This is a horrible event to go through. Nobody wants to go through this. We want to get out of the victim mentality and get into the warrior mentality, and we're going to survive. You will have less problem surviving afterwards if you have that kind of a mindset versus being a victim. Victims suffer forever and ever from this stuff. It is more traumatic to them because they are susceptible to it. We're not going to be victims. We're going to be warriors. We're going to fight. We're going to win. We're going home. We got to develop a plan to take care of this. Law enforcement's pretty good about this. We have psychologists and stuff. We have help. We get these officers that have been involved in shootings to get them to the psychologists, talk to them to help deal with the effects of the post-traumatic stress disorder, what they're going to experience afterwards, the depression they're going to go through, and everything else. These people that survive these instances will need some counseling. Don't be afraid of that. Get it. We get it. Get it. Take care of yourself during the fight and after. And remember, for God's sakes, don't name these people. Talk to your media, the news stations around here, the television, TVs, radios. If you encounter these people, if you email these people, you tell them that you've been to this training and you don't want these people named. If you're going to tell us somebody's name, tell us who the heroes are that stopped it. Tell us who are the victims that died so we can honor them. But we don't care about these people that did this. We don't want to know their names. Let our media people know you don't care to know their names. Get that message out to those people. Guys, I want to say thank you very much for being here today. This means a lot to us that you guys care enough about what's going on in our community that you come in here for this training to understand what the laws are about carrying your pistol and what we're going to do if we're attacked here and how we're going to defend ourselves. The fact that you're willing to give up your Saturday mornings to come here, it says a lot about you and what you're doing. Thank you for that. Remember, if we can help you in any way, if you want this training put out somewhere else, if we can do that, we'll provide that for you. Justin, well, I don't know where Justin went, but there he is. Did a great job. Justin's a great person. He's one of our SWAT team guys. Fixing to promote to sergeant here fairly soon. He teaches us all the time for our staff and our officers. You know, we don't mind doing this for you. We're glad to provide it. And I just want to thank you guys for being great citizens and doing what you do. All right, Lieutenant, you got anything for him?
Shoot me some feedback. Remember our 2411. There'll be a section for you to sign up next week, and we'll shoot you whatever the classes, the comments, we can find out what it takes you.
Yes, sir.
They got a review of the rounds that you're shooting, guns you're shooting.
And stop it. Tell us who are the victims that died so we can honor them. But we don't care about these people that did this. We don't want to know their names. Let our media people know you don't care to know their names. Get that message out to those people. Guys, I want to say thank you very much for being here today. This means a lot to us, that you guys care enough about what's going on in our community, that you come in here for this training to understand what the laws are about carrying your pistol, and what we're gonna do if we're attacked here, and how we're gonna defend ourselves. The fact that you're willing to give up your Saturday mornings to come here, it says a lot about you and what you're doing. Thank you for that. Remember, if we can help you in any way, if you want this training put out somewhere else, if we can do that, we'll provide that for you. Justin, I don't know where Justin went, but there he is. Did a great job. Justin's a great person. He's one of our SWAT team guys, fixing to get promoted to sergeant here fairly soon. He teaches us all the time for our staff and our officers. You know, we don't mind doing this for you. We're glad to provide it. And I just want to thank you guys for being great citizens and doing what you do. All right, Lieutenant, you got anything for him?
Shoot me some feedback. Remember our 2411, there'll be a section for you to sign up next week, and we'll shoot you whatever this classes, the comments, and we'll find out what the date you.
Yes, sir.
Are you gonna review the rounds that you're shooting, like gun you're shooting?